I've been working for the UN for the last 10 years, I'd say, and my dream has always to set something up for myself. A year and a half ago, I arrived in Paris, and it was a time that there was this child who drowned, Aylan Kurdi, and everyone started to mobilize to try and help refugees in Europe. I have a very good friend who said to me, let's set something up. And I said, yeah, let's set something up, but let's do it relating to employment, because in times of emergency, everyone thinks of housing, of food, of health, but no one thinks about work. If you can get a job as soon as you arrive, it solves many problems and it helps you start your integration quite quickly. So we set up an online network for refugees to meet employers, and we started on Facebook. Now, a year and a half later, we have filled about 150 jobs. And, for me, it's like a dream come true, I guess, Whenever you go through hardship, you need to have something that motivates you and pushes you forward. And I think that's what work does, actually. It's important to someone's self-esteem, I think. And it's important in terms of, finding your place in society, because you can learn a language when you're working, you can meet people, you can pay for yourself, it gives you morale. And for refugees, it's even more important because they've lost so much, and any kind of occupation can be a distraction from all those horrors and trauma that they're living through. So I was with two of my friends and we were having a glass of wine, and we had this idea, it would be great to get refugees to work in the fashion industry. We decided to get together and create a collection, ask for material from a fashion house. And we made these clothes. It's 2 pieces and it's a capsule collection in the space of 3 weeks. And we launched the collection at Centre Commercial, and loads of people came, and we had so much encouragement. So we're doing the second collection of Welcome. And now Hafez and Omid, who worked on the first collection, they both have full-time jobs, and they said to us, sorry, we can't help you, we're really busy. So stories like that, it's makes you really want to carry on. When we look at people coming here in difficult circumstances, you're like, oh, but they need this, they need this, they need this. But after all that, they're away from their families, they're away from their cultures, they're away from their homes, and everyone has homesickness. But when you can't go back because there's a war, and you can see your village completely destroyed, and you can recognize someone's flat on the TV screen that has been exploded. I mean, it's amazing that people manage to live through that. And it's something that we really need to recognize, because refugees are really going through difficult times, and to see people move ahead and be motivated and smiling every day and laughing with you and having this motivation to continue, I mean, I have so much respect for them. I was in eastern Ethiopia near Somalia, and I was interviewing this woman, and she was in pain, and I said, are you okay? And she said, yeah, I think I'm going to have my baby. And I'm like, pardon? So she goes outside, it was the morning, and she comes back in the afternoon with a newborn baby. She had given birth under a tree outside our office. And I always remember my former boss saying to me when I was pregnant, I was like, oh, how am I going to do this? First world problem. How am I going to give birth? And he was like, Kavita, how many women have you seen in refugee camps who've just given birth? Thank God he said that, because you need this perspective sometimes. So yeah, I think there's something that women have to realize, and I think it starts from a really young age, is that we can do anything that we want. My father always told me that he was Indian. And for Indians, it's super important to have a son, It's you really need your one son. And my dad had 3 girls. And he was like, girls, you can always be what you want to be, and don't let any man tell you otherwise. And it's my dad, he's a macho Indian man, And he told us that. And so when we always grew up going, we can be what we want to be, No man can tell us what to do. And honestly, I think it's an antidote to any oppression that you can have. And that unleashes potential. One day or another, it will break the boundaries that are created by laws or infrastructures or stuff. So my exercise to get you into a really happy mood and to re-energize yourself is to think about the most cheesy, lame, embarrassing song that you love, and to put it on full blast and to dance as much as you can, as stupidly as you can, with yourself or with the rest of your family, like I love to do, just to release your energy, because it will always, always make you feel super happy, and it will give you a good start to your day.